coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
I was just about to go get them boys, too.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson, first play, going to throw. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Here's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's taken down inside the 30. To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. The quick feet by Jackson.
I need to stop trying to script it and go ahead and take it.
The 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down. Jackson steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 14 yards. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Here's 2nd and 10.
13, 23.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he
fires one
incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, Lion.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And he goes goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
11.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Throwing is Jackson. Being chased out left. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. Back to throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Here's Lawrence to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, run!
But to throw again is Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Red on red. Hey, center. Jack, 30 left. 11, add that. Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence. And Thomas has it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Hey, easy, route, son.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Rip, 23, 11. Hey, Jason,
Lawrence will throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Here's Jackson to throw. Dancing to his left. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll drop the throw. Escaping the pressure right. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Trayvon Walker. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Looking to throw. Jackson. Flush to his right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And now
Madden26.
Comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. Down the left sideline. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Sure.
10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Getting burnt out with the Jags. I don't play like 3 or 4 with them, so I try to feed the house on somebody else. I feel like I'm willing.
At their 36-yard line.
11,
He's waiting on that.
Lawrence. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now Lawrence.
Oh, when I was about.
This one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Now Lawrence to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. Under pressure. Sacked at the 10. It's a big loss of 5 there on 2nd down to bring up 3rd and goal.
That's good.
Steps away to his left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And this is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
On 4th down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
Yeah, man, I was just a little burnt out with the Jags, man. I got to play about 3-4 with them, man.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I'll hop in a second, Mike. Let me
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to... First and 10. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Great job. 11. Go. Let's go.
Back to throw now on first down. A short throw there to Strange. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 18 more yards there.
That's a penalty, man. He pushed me in the back.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action. 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, easy.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 21. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. Lawrence. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down straight ahead. Going for it, here's ETN. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. So this offense, fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. On play action, Lawrence. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Go.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee you he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
We're going to get it shaken.
Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, what the...
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with
gotta
something
keep
quick and the ball
ball.
in his hands and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And missed it.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And this one recovered by the hands. And now the ball's out. Fumbled
Man,
in
oh my
midfield.
goodness, bro.
I
What
know
the?
they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well,
That
I think
was
that
it,
they're
bro.
looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Okay, Lamar, man.
Here on the out route. Play action. Now Jackson.
Can't nobody dive for the ball?
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Ball.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Again, Jackson. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Trayvon Walker able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. So it's a quarter that saw these two teams trade field goals here as we've reached the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I had drop balls after drop balls.
With things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls in.
And they made me click on the safety.
The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased if they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
24. Hey, tomato. Hey, kill. 30 left.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Overshot.
This one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Hey, center. Jack. Think right. Hey, I'm gun. 11.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Come on the ball, goddamn.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Lawrence to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Will it hurt to go for 2 or kick the field goal?
4 yards out.
Extra
And the
point.
Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
It'd be lovely to
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Play action. It's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
I knew I should have kept going with him.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
Now why?
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
DC, right? 180.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Throwing now is Jackson.
They wouldn't let me get off on it. I could not click off.
1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw.
That's the holding. Okay, nobody catches ass. Oh my goodness.
Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now Jackson being chased.
That nigga holding me like a ball.
He will get into the end zone, so the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Let's go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. And they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Lawrence. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now Lawrence. This ball complete. It's ETN on the crossing route. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
11. Go.
Lawrence will throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
11, Agate. 11. 30 left. Here we go.
Lawrence. Forced out to his left. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Hey, kill.
A final shot now for Lawrence. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is
Okay, none of my players fast enough to go get the damn ball,
bro. Just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in the